Certainly, here's a story that weaves 50 simple but powerful life rules into a narrative about a young woman, Mia, who embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Mia was a dreamer. Fresh out of college, she left her small town with little more than a suitcase, a worn notebook, and big dreams. As she set off for the city, her father gave her a list titled 50 Rules for Life. She didn't pay it much attention at first, but over time, each rule became a chapter in her story. 1. Be kind, even when it's hard. Mia's first job was at a coffee shop where she met all kinds of people. One grumpy regular, Mr. Thompson, complained about everything. Her instinct was to snap back, but instead she greeted him with a warm smile each day. Over time, he softened, revealing he was lonely after his wife's passing. Her kindness gave him a little light each morning. 2. Listen more than you speak. One day, Mia met a homeless man named Ben. Instead of walking past, she stopped and asked about his life. They ended up talking for hours, and she realized that everyone has a story, sometimes just waiting for someone to listen. 3. Take care of your body. It's the only one you've got. After weeks of late nights and caffeine-fueled shifts, Mia fell ill. She learned the hard way that health is more precious than productivity. She started eating well, exercising, and valuing rest. 4. Stay curious. Living in the city was full of surprises, and Mia made it a point to try something new each week: salsa dancing, cooking classes, and hikes. It kept her spirit alive and helped her find her passions. 5. Failure is a lesson, not an end. Mia tried to launch a small online shop but failed. It was disappointing, but she learned what worked and what didn't. Her next venture was better. 6. Never stop learning. When her shop failed, she took night classes in business. It wasn't easy, but her knowledge grew, and her confidence did too. 7. Save something from every paycheck. Mia's father had instilled in her the habit of saving, even if it was only a small amount. Those little bits added up, and when she needed funds for a business opportunity, she had them. 8. Relationships are investments. Mia stayed connected with her family and made a point to meet new people. Some became friends for life, while others were just passing encounters. But each taught her something valuable. 9. Don't compare yourself to others. It was tempting to look at friends on social media and feel like she was falling behind, but she learned that everyone's journey was different and hers was uniquely her own. 10. Take responsibility for your actions. When she made mistakes at work, she owned up to them. It wasn't easy, but it gained her respect and taught her accountability. 11th, be honest, especially with yourself. One day, Mia realized she wasn't happy in her job. Admitting it to herself was hard, but it opened the door to finding something she loved. 12, forgive others and forgive yourself. She made mistakes like anyone, but letting go of grudges against others and herself brought her peace. 13, embrace change. When she was offered a new job in another city, she was scared, but she took the leap. It brought her new friends and opportunities. 14, stand up for what you believe in. She found herself advocating for sustainability at work, which made her feel purposeful and taught her that her voice mattered. 15, keep your promises. Mia learned that integrity wasn't just about big things, but the small ones, showing up when she said she would and keeping her word. 16, be patient. Good things take time. Her business didn't grow overnight, but her persistence paid off as customers began to trust her brand. 17, don't take yourself too seriously. Once, while giving a presentation, she tripped and fell. She laughed, and so did everyone else, and it made her realize that mistakes don't define you. 18, value experiences over possessions. Mia spent her savings on a trip instead of a new car. The memories and friendships she made there were priceless. 19th, practice gratitude daily. Every night she wrote down 3 things she was thankful for, which helped her stay positive and humble. 20, find joy in the little things. A warm cup of coffee, a sunny day, or a good book. She learned that happiness was often found in simple moments. 21, Don't be afraid to ask for help. When she struggled with her business, reaching out to mentors and friends gave her the support she needed. 22. Trust your instincts. She had a gut feeling about certain decisions, and trusting it often led her in the right direction. 23. Learn from criticism without taking it personally. Not everyone loved her work, but she learned to extract helpful feedback without letting it damage her confidence. 24. Stay humble. Even when her business took off, she remembered her roots and treated everyone with respect. 25. Do something for others without expecting anything in return. She volunteered at a local shelter. 26. Keep a sense of wonder. She still looked up at the stars and marveled at the world, even as she grew older. 27. Take risks. When an opportunity arose to partner with a larger company, she took the plunge. It scared her, but it was worth it. 28. Don't dwell on the past. She learned that the past could only hold you back if you let it. Focusing on the present was far more fulfilling. 29th. Prioritize mental health. After struggling with stress, she started seeing a therapist, which helped her build resilience and self-awareness. 30. Travel as much as you can. Her trips taught her more about life, culture, and compassion than any book ever could. 31st. Set boundaries and stick to them. In both work and relationships, she learned that boundaries were essential for her well-being. 32. Never settle for less than you deserve. This applied to friendships, love, and work. She knew her worth and didn't compromise on it. 33rd. Celebrate your achievements, big and small. Each milestone, even the small ones, deserved a moment of celebration, which fueled her motivation. 34. Accept that not everyone will like you. Instead of trying to please everyone, she focused on staying true to herself. 35. Seek balance, not perfection. Mia stopped striving for flawlessness and instead aimed for a life that felt full and balanced. 36. Take time to reflect. She spent Sundays journaling, which gave her clarity and direction. 37. Believe in yourself, especially when it's hard. Self-doubt crept in often, but she countered it with affirmations and reminders of her strengths. 38. Let go of things you can't control. Not everything went as planned, but learning to adapt was more valuable than having control. 39. Laugh often. Mia surrounded herself with people who made her laugh, which made life lighter and happier. 40. Respect everyone's time. Being punctual showed that she valued others, and it earned her respect in return. 41st. Practice resilience. Life threw her curveballs, but her ability to bounce back grew with each one. 42. Chase your dreams, no matter how wild. She pursued her passion, even when it seemed impractical, and it paid off. 43. Keep a beginner's mindset. Mia knew there was always more to learn, so she stayed open and curious. 44. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Opening up made her relationships deeper and more meaningful. 45. Know when to let go. Whether it was an old grudge or a relationship, sometimes release was necessary for growth. 46. Keep your inner child alive. She never stopped having fun, whether it was dancing in her living room or trying new games with friends. 47. Find a purpose bigger than yourself. Her business became more than profit. She worked to make a positive impact on her community. 48. Give yourself permission to rest. Mia learned that sometimes doing nothing was the best thing she could do. 49th. Live fully in the present. Her journey taught her that happiness wasn't just in big achievements, but in each moment. 50. Love deeply and with courage. Finally, Mia loved openly, letting herself be vulnerable and cherishing her relationships. As Mia read through the list one last time, she realized each rule had shaped her. And so she kept her father's list, passing it on to others as her life continued unfolding with joy, purpose, and gratitude.